Hi guys, it's Patrick at SpartanSups.com with a supplement review on Driven Sports Frenzy. This is a replacement for the original Craze. Highly anticipated. It's been quite a while since it's been on the market. Craze has been gone for over 12 months now. So a lot of people waiting for the release of Driven Sports' next pre-workout product. We're going to go over the ingredients, the dosing of the ingredients, why they're in there, what they do. I'm going to go over effects, absolutely, since it's a pre-workout and that's why you're taking it. I'm going to go over flavours, value for money, and then we're going to give you a little bit of our feedback on the product and tell you what we think about it. On screen now you're going to see an ingredient panel, nutritional info panel on the product. I'm going to break down every ingredient and tell you what they do. First up, we've got creatine monohydrate. This is primarily for strength and performance boosting. It recycles energy. It turns ADP into ATP. So it allows you to more quickly recycle energy for explosive lifting, which means you're going to be able to lift more weight for more repetitions before your energy stores deplete. Next up, we've got L-Citrulline. Good performance booster, very good nitric oxide booster, and also pretty good at hydrating cells as well. It flows into the next ingredient, which is taurine. Also great for muscular endurance and repeat efforts, performing for a longer period of time, and a great cell hydrator as well. Very good addition to any pre-workout supplement. Next up, L-Carnitine L-Tartrate. Not commonly seen in many pre-workouts, but a great addition. Good for mental focus and also a good booster of cell performance as well. Next up, we've got 4-methyl-2-pentanamine citrate, derived from Pao Chung tea. Hard to pronounce, but this is AMP citrate. AMP is hailed as a replacement for 1,3-dimethylamine, which was what was in original Craze and a number of other pre-workouts. The benefit of this over the original DMAA is you can take much less of it and you get a much better effect. The effect is much more long lasting. DMAA tended to give you about 60 minutes of a life at best, whereas this gives you 90 to 120 minutes, so it lasts much longer. You also find it much harder to build up a tolerance to it as well. You will still build up a tolerance over time, but this will take much longer than it did with the original 1.3. So you can take less of it and get a better effect. It also provides razor sharp mental focus without the crash that tended to come with dimethylamine. A lot of people got a sort of mini depression post-workout after taking 1,3-dimethyl. However, the AMP citrate doesn't seem to have that effect and much cleaner energy and focus. Next up, we've got a tangerine extract, Citrus reticulata. It's an antioxidant, which will help to reduce some of the oxidative effects of exercise, limit their effect, which it is the reason that you're training. You do need some of that effect, but minimizing it will definitely be beneficial, and it'll also enhance the breakdown of some of the other ingredients. Because it is a citrus extract as well, you do derive quite a high dose of vitamin C out of it, which is a bonus for your immune system, which does get quite depleted while you train. And the last ingredient is caffeine anhydrous. The dosing of this is not particularly high actually. It's only 150 milligrams, which is not a huge amount for a Driven Sports stimulant product. A lot of people would have expected it to be quite high. However, this is a pretty good dose. It's going to give you a good clean dose of central nervous system stimulation, a nice hit of energy, but unlike taking a huge amount of caffeine, where you get up in the 300-400 milligram range, you're not going to crash and you're not going to have those issues with the side effects that come with caffeine. In terms of the dosing of the products, ones that probably stand out as being a little bit underdosed, creatine monohydrate is definitely a bit underdosed. Ideally, you'd like to see around the 5-gram mark of creatine in a pre-workout supplement, or using a more concentrated form such as creatine hydrochloride. That would have been a little bit better. And our L-Citrulline, definitely a little bit less than optimal, but still a pretty good effect. In terms of the value for money of the product, it's $64.95 and has 40 serves, making it $1.62 a serve, which is pretty good. Most of your pre-workouts are around the $60, $70 range, but most of them are 30 serves instead of 40. So an extra 10 serves brings your price per serve down to be pretty good value for money. It comes in 2 flavors. It comes in orange and fruit punch. The flavors are much improved over Craze. Craze tasted like crap. It was disgusting. It was very bitter and it tended to clump as well. Frenzy holds its formula much better and the flavours are much more palatable, tolerable. I wouldn't say it's the best tasting pre-workout by a mile, but it's still quite good. It's very, very easy to drink and a huge improvement over Craze. In terms of the effects, tried this product quite a few times. The first time taking it, was expecting a mad stimulant hit, basically. Didn't get the mad stimulant hit, honestly, until took it 15 minutes before training. Didn't actually feel a whole lot from the product until I started training. The thing about AMP citrate is it doesn't give you a crazy energy kick, but you do get great focus and you do get great endurance. In combination with the taurine and citrulline and creatine, you're going to get a good workout. You won't notice a mad stimulant hit. It doesn't have beta-alanine, so you're not going to notice the tingly skin or anything like that. However, you're going to get a great workout. The endurance and the focus and performance was great. You just wanted to keep going, and you felt like you had the power to keep performing at a higher level. You didn't feel that drop that generally comes with a lot of pre-workouts. Just kept you gave you a good boost, and it felt like a real sort of natural boost, just a better performance as opposed to a stimulant-fueled workout, which is pretty much what I thought the original Craze really felt like. It felt like it was forcing your body to work harder, whereas with Frenzy, the energy felt clean and a real drive to perform. There was no crash to speak of. I think AMP citrate is a really good ingredient in that sense. You don't tend to crash. It doesn't kill your appetite like DMAA did, and you can taking your post-workout shake and post-workout meal in afterwards is no issue whatsoever. Driven Sports have done a good job. The product is good. The ingredients work really well. Some of them are a little bit underdosed. However, you still get a fantastic workout. The value for money is really good. And unlike Craze, if you live, you could start out with a serve, absolutely, but you could definitely kick it up to a serve and a half or even 2 scoops without going too crazy on the stimulants. Because they kept this as a relatively low for pre-workouts caffeine product, the effect is very good and clean, and it suits a very wide range of people. So if you like a more moderate product, stick to the 1 serve. If you want a real kick, that clinical 300 megs of caffeine a serve, go up to a scoop and a half or even to the 2 scoops, and you're going to get a real crazy workout in. That's it. Pretty simple. Very simple formula, but very well chosen ingredients, and they work well together. It's available now at SpartanSupps.com, $64.95. Worldwide shipping on this one as well. This is only available at the moment in the UK and Australia, so if you're in the States and you want to get your hands on this, flat rate international shipping is just $9.95. So load up, take advantage of the weak Australian dollar. You get an instant 20% discount at the moment pretty much. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment with your feedback and your thoughts on the product if you've tried it or looking to try it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date. And thank you for watching. It's Patrick at SpartanSupps.com.